So you want to outwork everyone without actually working harder. You want the easy way to be best, but here's the catch. You're lazy. Like the best kind of lazy where getting up to find the remote sounds like too much. Well, lucky for you, I've got the ultimate guide to crushing the game while keeping your couch and Netflix time intact. Welcome to the easy way to outwork everyone lazy as f*** edition. Here's the trick. Don't do all the work. Do the right work. It's like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet. You don't pile up on everything. You go for the good stuff. Find that 20% of tasks that get you 80% of the results. This is called the Pareto principle, but I guess the less work, more credit principle. Once I figured this out, my work doubled, but my effort basically stayed at a solid bare minimum. Now, once you're only focusing on what actually counts, you can forget about long hours. Instead, think short bursts. I'm talking 20 minutes of focused work, followed by a mini break. For me, it's 20 minutes of actual effort, then 10 minutes of scrolling, repeat as needed. This way, I trick my brain into thinking I'm a productivity machine, while I'm really just sneaking in so many breaks it barely feels like work. Winning! But what about the tiny stuff that pops up constantly? Simple. If a task takes 2 minutes or less, handle it right away. It's like swatting a fly before it turns into a whole swarm of annoying tasks. Not only do you get quick little wins that keep you motivated, but people actually start thinking you're on top of things. Joke's on them. Now, once you've mastered the little stuff, it's time to upgrade your procrastination skills. Lazy folks, let's be real. Procrastination isn't just a habit, it's an art form. Basically, here's the secret. If you put things off strategically, you'll actually end up working faster. You know that last-minute turbo boost you get from panic? That's what we're aiming for. The trick is waiting just long enough to feel that little jolt of pressure, but not so long that you're in full meltdown mode. When procrastination isn't enough, it's time to get others in on the game. Even if you're not technically in charge, act like you are. I think of myself as the CEO of my own life, Inc., which means if there's a task I can pass off or automate, I'm doing it. Got a friend who loves organizing? Let them handle the calendar. Got an app that reminds you to drink water? Let it remind you about everything else too. The goal? To look productive without actually doing more. Genius. And here's another lazy hack. Ditch the boring routines and create mini rituals. Here's how it works. Pick a few actions that tell your brain it's go time. For me, it's a coffee and one easy task to start. Suddenly, my brain thinks we're in work mode when I'm just barely dipping a toe into the productivity pool. It's a mental hack that's somehow both effective and super lazy. Once I'm in the zone with my mini rituals, I let my workspace do half the heavy lifting. Keep everything you need within arm's reach so you never have to, get up. I've got my pens, my notebook, my snack stash all right here, because if I have to get up to find something, it's just not happening. This setup makes me look incredibly organized when really I'm just too lazy to walk across the room. So now that I'm set up for minimal effort, here's my next move. Fake deadlines. Nothing motivates me like a last-minute rush, so I just create my own. I set myself a fake due date a few days early, and sometimes I even tell a friend to check in on me so I actually feel the pressure. When the real deadline comes, I'm somehow ahead of the game without breaking a sweat. It's all about playing mind games with yourself. One of the best tricks to avoid extra work altogether: look busy. If you can master this, people won't bother you with extra tasks. Keep a notebook open, a few spreadsheets up, and nod thoughtfully in meetings. People will think you're totally immersed, so they'll leave you alone. And the best part? You're really just minding your own business, staying cozy and dodging assignments like a pro. But here's the most important part of all. Rest. Seriously, you're not outworking anyone if you're running on 5% battery. Treat rest like it's work. Take weekends, schedule naps, and don't feel guilty about it. You can't beat anyone if you're too tired to care. So make rest part of the plan. Alright, now go forth and outwork everyone the lazy way. And hey, if anyone asks, just tell them you're on that productivity hack grind. Do this, and you'll be the hardest working lazy person they've ever seen. Please subscribe. Love you, champ. Bye.